Hello, my name is Peter, and I was told that my YouTube videos are without emotion. I do have emotion. Please enjoy my video about tasting food in Finland, Sweets Edition. Hey YouTube, so after my last video about eating food in Finland, turns out I'm back in Finland. I didn't make any video in between. Well, I released one about the food in Finland in between 2 weeks ago. I made another video last week about being demonetized, and I scratched that video because, well, sound boring. And now I'm back in Finland, and I'm going to do another German dude eats Finnish food, I guess. This time I decided to go and take a few sweets from Finland. I think I mentioned that in the previous video. There were some suggestions for other things at the previous video, and since I'm here for a while, I guess I'm going to do those as well. Maybe not in this video. So yeah, well, let's get started with one of my absolute favorites. Let's get started with tupla. I've had this one already on my first trip in February. Again in, when was it? May, June. Then the last time was basically this. I love this. I'm not sponsored by Tupla, but the stuff, if you're in Finland, you have to try. I don't even know if it's a Finnish product, but I haven't seen it anywhere else, so maybe it is. Yeah, it says here from Turku, Finland, so should be. Now, keep in mind, I might be wrong. As you can see from the looks of it, it looks a bit like a Mars bar on the outside. When I open it, I've seen them in smaller packages. I didn't get one today because actually today I was looking for small packages because, well, calories. And I'm going to have a lot of those with all those sweets. So maybe I'm not eating them all today, but just do the video over several days. But who am I kidding? I'm going to try them all today. So let's try to get this out. As you can see, there's 2 of them. They look a bit more like a lion would look. And if I eat them, I'm not sure if I'm getting this in focus. Probably not. They look like a Mars. A bit harder Mars on the inside as well. Taste-wise, they are like a mix between Lion without the waffle and Mars, I'd say. Really love them. Fantastic. Just for your info, there's another version of this. Double layer caramel. It's a bit more like Mars. Actually, I prefer this one, the double layer one. But I've seen the normal one more often than the double layer one. So I like it. Now, drinking, like in the last episode, mineral water with some lemon taste. I do have some energy drink here, but it's in the evening, so I don't really want to drink that and stay up all night. The nice thing is that of almost every energy drink I've seen here, and I like energy drinks. They have a great variety in tastes. They have some that have nootropic ingredients, which is great. So I might make a video on those at some point as well. And almost every brand they have a version without sugar, which means without calories, which is fantastic. Great job, Finland. Now, the next item today is going to be this. I'm not sure if you can see this. Yes, you should. No idea how to pronounce this. I guess Asa. I don't know. You tell me. And I think I had this before. I don't know. I'm not 100% certain, but this should be yeah, like sour gummies and some salmiak as well. I can just see here on the back there is like 4 different tastes, of which I can translate to. So yeah, let's go get started with this. Now, I have to say I'm not the biggest fan of salmiak, or of, if you don't know what salmiak is this salt. Well, maybe it is only the one with licorice, I don't know. Not a specialist on this, but let's get started. This one is, not sure if the color is visible, it's like purple. What does it say? Metsamansuka. Whatever it is, I have no idea what kind of taste it is supposed to be. Let's try it. Sour, gummy. I guess it's some form of berry. I have no idea. I might look it up and put it here in a caption or something. But I cannot put my finger on what it is. Let's take the next one. This is a more often red-orange one, which it says Sodama. Doesn't mean anything to me either, so could be anything. A little bit like, I guess, raspberry. Yeah, could be a raspberry. Also sour, obviously. This is purple again, let's not do that. Actually, yeah, that must be licorice. See how dark it is? Definitely licorice. One more. Either This is much better than any licorice I ever had, or my recent trips to Finland to coming here make me like licorice more. Maybe that's something with the air here. Right, there's a yellow one. Really not getting this in focus, do I? Sorry. Well, yep. This is called, the yellow one is called ananas. Same word in German, ananas. Pineapple. Makes for a great gummy. And, wow. I think this would taste great on a pizza. Just kidding, no, it's gummy on a pizza is probably not a good idea. But I do like pizza with pineapple. And the pineapple goes well with the sour here as well. Now, according to this on the back, not sure if you can see. Probably not, because it's not going into focus. According to this, there's also a green one, which should be this, which is Carviais Maria, whatever that means. I'm getting the sour. I'm getting something sweet behind the sour, but I have no idea what it is supposed to be. So let me quickly put those aside. I like this. In Germany we have a saying, sauer macht lustig. Sour makes funny. Holy, I'm already more than 10 minutes into the video. A friend of mine said to me I should try to make it short and maybe less items and more about the item. I'm sorry. I have too many nice things that I want to talk about. Well, it's not that much anymore, but the next thing is by Carl Fraser. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's Zininen and the Valkoinen. No, Valkoinen. No idea what it is. It looks like chocolate. I'm pretty sure that's a chocolate brand. It's definitely from Finland, it says here. So let's open that. But I have this strong feeling that I'm really going to like this. This whole box, and this is a large box. It's like 320 grams. Holy cow! It's filled with those small bonbons. Yes. Okay, just quick info on the calories. Said this is 320 grams. So 100 grams is 557 calories. You eat one of those boxes, you're almost done eating for a whole day. Holy shit. So let's try this. Definitely, part of it is definitely chocolate. Not sure about the top. This is milk chocolate at the bottom and white chocolate at the top. Really nice. Oh, it's very, very nice chocolate. I don't think I need to describe to you how chocolate tastes, do I? So, for the last item today, I actually saw this the first time last time I was in Finland. And I actually spent some time talking to a few friends from all over Northern Europe, because I had never seen something like this before, and I wanted to know if this is something typical from Finland or if this is something that's more common in Northern Europe. I've not seen this ever in like France or in the Netherlands or Germany. So this here is potato chips. Don't think I need to introduce potato chips to you. And you might now think this is maybe, what is he talking about? Never seen this before. I'm not talking about the potato chips. What I'm talking about is basically this. TP. After I talked with a few friends, I also went out and bought another one by another company. This one. I believe, if I remember correctly, this one is from Sweden. Well, this is a product from Finland. There are different tastes of each of them. So what this is, it's a powder that is basically spices and stuff like that you then mix into creme fraiche or into sour cream. It says you can do it in sour cream as well. I'm going to do that in a moment. The thing is, you're then supposed to have it stand for like 15 minutes, and now I'm not going to talk you through all the 15 minutes. I'm going to, well, cut this out, the waiting time, and then you can see how this works. So, creme fraiche, dippy, open. It's not rocket science, but I feel you should see me do this. So you pour this on the creme fraiche. As you can see, this is a powder. In this case it's a bit reddish. I guess it's because of the paprika. This taste is called ranch. Not sure what's all in there, but I had it before. It's quite nice. So I take a fork and, careful to not make a mess, I start stirring this. So after 15 minutes I'm back, and this is how the result of the 15 minutes aging process looks like. And now let's try it. So what you do is you take this chip and, well, as the name says, you dip it in there. I love this. As I mentioned earlier, I asked a few friends from other northern countries if they know this, and apparently this has been a thing for a while, at least in Denmark and Norway and Sweden. In Denmark it seems to be mostly the same brand as here in Finland, which means they are eating the taffel, which was the Finnish one. They have the same dip as well as some knockoffs. While in Norway they seem to be more using the Estrella, which this dip is from, which is, I believe, a Swedish product. I was told that was available in Denmark. Oh, you have to try this. It was available in Denmark, but is not anymore. Not sure if that's completely right, but I honestly have no idea how we don't have this in Germany. Maybe that's got something to do with the basic tastes chips are sold. Like in Germany, the common chip or crisp or whatever you want to call it, if you buy it, has a taste that's either called paprika, which is paprikas, or Hungarian, which is paprikas too. While the typical chip sold here, and in Denmark and in Norway, is just a salted chip. So, what I would like to hear from you is, let's make this a quick study. What is the typical kind of chip, the basic kind of chip? If someone tells you bring some chips, which taste is in your country the chip taste that you would bring, and do you have some dip for this or don't you? No, nachos don't count. So, I hope you enjoyed this, and I'm now going to spend the rest of the night eating chips, I guess, which goes quite well with me watching the new Star Trek episode. Let's hope it's better than the last few. Not a big fan of the new series yet, but hey, it's Star Trek, I have to see it. And I guess I see you guys soon to the next video, which hopefully, well, since I'm staying here for a while, is from Finland again. See you then, and have a nice day.